Run away with me, we're on the way to New York City.
Good morning. So it is Tuesday here in New York and it's the second day. Well, technically the second and a half day, if that makes sense. So I woke up like 2 hours ago. It's 1 o'clock. I really need to start waking up earlier so I can like go out and do stuff. It is not as foggy as it was yesterday. So today I'm actually planning to go down south in Manhattan. So basically to the World Trade Center, to the Memorial, to Wall Street, to the Brooklyn Bridge, and also to Chinatown and also Little Italy. And there's a place in Little Italy I really want to go and check out. Oh no, actually it's in Chinatown, I think. It's a specific street that apparently has a lot of, or like it used to be a very like criminal, like gang violence street, which is kind of cool. Anyways, so I think that's what I'm gonna aim for today. And if I have more time, I'm probably just gonna walk around honestly and like see how it looks and everything like that. But I need to get breakfast first, and I'm trying so hard to like find good bagel places because like it's New York, it's like bagels, you need to eat that. And I think I found like a pretty good one like kind of close to my hotel. It's called the Best Bagel Place. So I think it's gonna be good. I think it had like a 4.6 rating on like Google rating or whatever, and also it looks really good. So I'm gonna walk there, get some breakfast, then take the subway to the south of Manhattan or whatever that's called. So I'm excited. So yeah, let's go. It is definitely colder today, but I do have gloves right now, so hopefully that's gonna help. But I'm just happy it's not raining. It was supposed to rain today, so I have an umbrella too, but it's kind of clearer. Yeah, the sky's more clear. Just a lot nicer. Because you can actually see all the skyscraper and the tops of them. Everything bagel, cream, cheese, tomatoes, onion, and capers. Whatever this is. I thought it was a little bit much for a bagel in the beginning because it's like $10.50, which I thought it was a bagel should be like $5. However, now looking at it, this is a fat ass sandwich. This is huge. This is a meal. So charging $10 for it, I think it's pretty justified. And of course I also got a coffee. Okay, this looks freaking amazing. Look at this. Okay, let's see if I can actually take a bite of this. It's freaking huge. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Honestly, this was, I don't know what to say, like the best sandwich, the best bagel. I haven't eaten much bagels, but like I think this is the best sandwich like ish thing that I've ever tried. This is so freaking good. Oh, okay, I just finished the sandwich and oh my god, it's so freaking good. I got so full. I think honestly you would be fine just with like one half of it. The coffee on the other hand, like it was kind of, it was whatever, it was coffee basically. I've definitely have better. Okay, time to take the subway again. area. And right now I'm here in the Oculus. I'm gonna go and watch the 9/11 Memorial, North and South. And here is World Trade Center 1. Apparently there's multiple ones. And here's 3 and 4, and up there is 2. And I'm gonna try to see if I can go into the 9/11 Memorial Museum because I have a lot of questions. I did not even know that they had like 4 new World Trade Centers, so that's kind of interesting. The Oculus, or however you pronounce it, is actually really cool. Huge. But I'm not sure exactly what this is. It looks like a mall. So if I can guess, since these are the 2 memorial pool, that has to be World Trade Center 1. And I'm guessing, I think over there should be the second one, but there's like nothing. And over there is 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken. But let's go to the memorial. I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me at all because of the water, but it's huge. Twin Tower memorials. It's a strong vibe here. Everybody's like very respectful, quiet, just it's like a soft seriousness, if that makes sense. It was really beautiful. Tried to wipe off the water from some of the names. I got really cold. I'm gonna head to Wall Street if I can find it. I think I'm going in the right direction, but let's see if I get lost. I just saw something interesting. Behind me here is a high school in a tall ass building. I wonder how that is. In California, when I went to high school, our buildings are not over like 3 stories high, and they're so open and it's green. I wonder how it is to go like in a high school like that. Like you enter in a lobby. Weird. One thing I noticed too, in downtown Manhattan, there's a lot of really cool old churches. A lot more than in like Upper East Side or like the Uptown or whatever they call it. They're processing something. That's kind of cool and authentic, but I do wonder what they're processing though, and it's interesting that it's on Wall Street. One thing that I did notice though in this area, downtown, there's a lot more normal people, less, I would say people are less fancy, if that makes sense. So technically right now I am on Wall Street. I don't know if you can see the sign over there. I'm guessing this is the financial district. It looks like very old buildings and what looks like banks, basically. I wonder where the New York Stock Exchange happens. I will try to find it. Okay, so looking it up on the map, New York Stock Exchange, like where I came from, like down on one of the streets. I'm not sure if I want to go there. I mean, I've studied like stock and stuff like that in school and everything because of finance and all that, but it's not really a job that I seek after. But it's kind of cool. I do feel like that whole lifestyle is very fascinating of the stock exchange people. For example, like Wolf of Wall Street, like, and just like in general, people that I've seen that does that job has very interesting personalities. They're very intense people, and they all have a very strange motivation for it, if that makes sense. Honestly, this area is not that interesting, but I kind of just wanted to see it just to see it, basically. Okay, so now instead we're gonna go to the Brooklyn Bridge, and that's gonna be a lot better, I think. So walking to the Brooklyn Bridge, I think, if I'm not mistaken, just from the impression of it, I have walked through like more normal neighborhood or like middle class neighborhoods, which is kind of what I wanted to do, because like if you do that, go to like a normal middle class neighborhood in the area that you're visiting, like the city, you get such a better understanding of like the real New York or the real place that you're going to. Otherwise, you just get a very fake touristy view of how the area or the country is. Okay, so right now I just need to figure out how to get on the Brooklyn Bridge. That might be a problem because there's no obvious entrance or anything. I found it. It's here. There was like a police headquarters, something like right next to the bridge. I asked them and they told me to go here. So, yes, let's go to the Brooklyn Bridge. So it's starting to rain a little bit, but it's just drizzling. So honestly, it's fine. The beautiful city behind me. It is raining and it's getting a little cold too. So it started raining a lot. I don't know if you even can hear me, but it's freaking beautiful. Still, the ground is kind of wet, but it works. And that way is Brooklyn. Yeah, just watch out for bikers because they're very aggressive and they bike really fast and they can't stop because like the ground is wet too. Oh, by the way, I met the nicest girl. She was also here visiting or like traveling by herself. She asked me to take a picture of her and I was like, can you do it for me too? And we just went on this bridge to take pictures of each other and together. It was so much fun. Honestly, before getting here, I really tried to find like a place or like an app or something to find like other travelers to spend time with. Just so like I don't have to go by myself, we could take pictures and just like, you know, hang out, you know. I could not find anything, which kind of sucks. They should really invent that. Or if you know an app like that, like meeting random people when you're traveling or like other people that you can hang out with when you're traveling, let me know. Leave a comment, message me, anything. I really want to know. Because I've thought about that so many times before, but I've never found anything. I'm starting to freeze kind of a lot. Let's see if I can show you guys. But here behind me, this is part to do with an umbrella. But behind me is my head. So I will head back. today, I have been humming the New York, New York. That song, I don't know what it's called, but I don't know why. I just like, it feels like a mood here. My two favorite spots so far has been Central Park and the Brooklyn Bridge. You can see so much from here. For example, World Trade Center over there, if I'm not mistaken. If you look at this way, I'll try to zoom a little bit. It's like a concrete jungle in the fog. Doesn't that look so cool? And I think over there is Empire State Building, if I'm not mistaken. I might be completely wrong. But isn't this so freaking cool? Just like the amount that you can see around you is so amazing. I think I could stay here forever. This is one of those places where I could just like stay for an hour and stare at things. It's like this is so beautiful. And then Brooklyn in the background. And all the traffic. Oh, honestly, this place is amazing. But I'm gonna start heading back because like it's getting really cold and also it's getting darker too. So I'm gonna try to see if I can go to Chinatown. The girl that I met said it was really amazing, so I'm really gonna try to check that out. And it's so close here, and I kind of want to see if I can like have time to check out a Little Italy too. I really want to see that, and it's super close to this neighborhood too. So I'm gonna go. It gets dark around 5, not this dark, but like it's starting to get darker a little bit before 5. I think I found the perfect corner. It's Mulberry Street and Bayard something streets, it seems like, because it's here on the street on Mulberry is Little Italy, if you see over there, and on this crossing street right here Chinatown seems to start. I'm in Chinatown, I'm pretty sure. The decoration kind of indicates it, I think. Anyways, it smells really good here. I'm still very full after that salmon bagel, but oh my god, it smells so good here. I'm kind of getting hungry again. Again, Little Italy and Chinatown is pretty close to each other. I went down Mott Avenue with the little decorations here, and also crossing Canal Avenue. And I don't know if you can see over there, it's the Little Italy side, so they're so close together. So just walked down Mott Street here, and I just came to Pal Street, the street that I talked about before. It's the street that was pretty famous for like gang activity and like crime. Here. Do we dare to walk down? Yes, we do. It is getting cold, but the street is not that bad. It's kind of cute and charming. But it's interesting how a street can change so much. It's kind of cool. I actually like the street. It's cute, seems more authentic, and I wonder if I can find good food places here somewhere. No, I think this is what it is. Wait. Okay, Pell Street, and what is the street? Joyers? Whatever that's called. This looks criminal. Let's go there. So the Dorsey Street, or however you pronounce it, wasn't bad at all. No criminal activity, just I think restaurant workers taking their break, smoking. Not bad at all. So after walking around Chinatown a little bit, Chinatown is not that big, but honestly I think my two favorite street was actually Pell Street over here and also Doyers here. In this little alley, it's a very, very tiny street. Like I read before coming here that Pell Street was like famous for having a lot of gang activity, a lot of violence. It was like a lot of criminal activity going on here. So I thought, and I think that's kind of like interesting and like what I read a lot about in New York, like the old mafia and stuff like that, like, you know, the 20s and everything. So I think this was really cool actually to go on these two streets. I feel like both Pell and Doris Street both were very small, a little bit more authentic. There's less touristy spots here. There's more restaurants and like hairdresser salons and stuff like that and bars. So I would definitely, like, if you come to Chinatown, I would definitely come to these places instead of like the big streets that has traffic on them, because it was a lot cuter here. I think I like it. So I think I found a more authentic corner of Chinatown on Mott Street or Avenue or whatever it was. They're actually selling like fresh produce, and I think that's fish, like dried fish. It's like fresh fish. Hello. Are you guys closing? Or oh. Right now I'm on, okay, this street has no name. That is great. I found like some good stores and everything, but I can't see what the street is called. Like there's no name. Okay, this is kind of cool. It's actually like a big, I think, Asian grocery store. So if you guys want to come here and actually grocery shop, there is 2 floors too. There's a downstairs. That's kind of cool. Oh no. No. They're actually alive. Yikes. So right now I think I'm gonna try to go to Little Italy to check it out. I kind of want to find a place to eat, but I think it's between Little Italy or here in Chinatown. So I might check out Little Italy and then Google something, and the best place I think I'm gonna go to. And I can definitely see the Asian restaurants switch to Italian restaurants. However, I can definitely see too that touristy boutiques exist in both areas, which honestly, in my opinion, ruins the vibe a little bit. That's just me though. Chinatown and Little Italy like emerge a little bit because on this street there's a lot of like Asian places too, so they're very, very close. They're like back to back.
Eat somewhere. Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
You hungry?
I am.
Check this menu here.
Okay. Oh, thank you. I will. So fun new fact, I've noticed that the Italian hostesses at the Italian restaurants here in Little Italy is very aggressive and very pushy about like you coming into the restaurants and stuff like that. They kind of remind me of people in Spain that works in boutiques. They basically will drag you into the store to make you buy something. So I have reached the end of Melbourne Street right now, which seems to be the main road or like drive of Little Italy. It starts with the Welcome to Italy over there, and then it ends over here, or like vice versa. I might see if I can go into like a little side street or something like that. I feel more like eating Italian than Asian because I've eaten Asian like 2 days in a row now. But I want to find like a really good one, and I don't trust the people that just like try to exaggerate. So let me Google. I finally got to sit down at a restaurant, and I'm at the restaurant called Klara, I think it's pronounced. It seems to be like one of the more like highly rated Italian restaurants in Little Italy, but like honestly, all the Italian restaurants are basically the same rating. I think this was like 4.3 or something like that, and the rest of them is like 3.9. So I think all of these foods is gonna be great. But honestly, I kind of only did it because it's both prettier and there's a lot more people in here, so hopefully it's gonna be good. Last mission of the night, we're actually taking the Staten Island Ferry. That's gonna be so freaking cool. We're gonna see the whole Manhattan and Statue of Liberty, and the food was freaking amazing. With the freaking yelling too. The Staten Island Ferry takes about like 20 minutes to take from Manhattan, like the lower Manhattan, to like Staten Island, and it's free, honestly. So if you guys can do this, freaking try it. It's free, like back and forth. It's freaking amazing. I've honestly never heard of something like that before, so take advantage. And honestly, it's really cool. I really want to take the Staten Island Ferry when it's like light outside. Honestly, I would really recommend you to like try this in the daytime. I really want to. The ferry goes like about like every 30 minutes, sometimes every 20 minutes. So it's really, really convenient. So try this. Honestly, I would imagine this view being amazing. We saw the Statue of Liberty, but in the dark. But I think it's gonna be a lot better in the light time.